This video I'm going to take a look at counter-offers in the formation of a contract. It happens from time to time, and the principles of formation of contract will apply whether it's property that's being bought or whether it's a job offer that's being made, and the employee may be negotiating with the would-be employer for a good employment contract and maybe negotiating or trying to negotiate terms. Just to recap on contract and the formation of a binding contract, you need three things. You need offer or agreement, you need consideration, and you need intention to form legal relations. The offer must be clear and unambiguous, and the acceptance then also must be final and clear and unequivocal, and it must be an expression of acceptance of the offer. Now, that is how you arrive at an agreement from the point of view of forming a contract. And remember, to form a contract, we need agreement, we need consideration, and we need intention to form legal relations. But in relation to agreement, let's assume that the offer is clear and open and unambiguous. But let's assume that the employee, for example, and let's just consider an employee negotiating to get a contract of employment and start a new job with a new company. Let's assume that the employee is trying to do the best they can in terms of getting the best terms and deals, terms and conditions that they can. And let's assume that the employee says, no, I'm not going to do it or I won't work, say, 39 hours a week, I'll work 35, or I won't work for 45 grand, but I'll work for 50, or something of that nature. And there's a bit of toing and froing, and then the employee eventually says, okay, I'll accept your offer. It's quite possible, in fact it's quite likely, that the counter offers or any counter offers that the employee has made have actually brought about a situation where the acceptance of the original offer made by the offeror is not clear and is not unconditional. And that counter offer then is essentially held to be a rejection of the original offer. So even though there may be a bit of toing and froing, and even though the employee may decide that, okay, I'll take the original offer, I've done my best in terms of making counter offers, I've done my best in terms of getting improved terms and conditions, the fact remains that the counter offers made by the employee may well be held to be rejections of the original offer, in which case the employee is not entitled to accept the original offer, and the original offer, the acceptance of that and the purported acceptance of that can be ignored by the employer, or it can be accepted obviously as well. But you do need to be careful if you are in any negotiation to bring about the formation of a contract, whether it's for buying a shop or a house or a coffee shop, or whether it's for getting a contract of employment. You need to be careful in relation to counter offers, because generally counter offers can be held to reject the original offer, and if the counter offer is refused, the initial offer cannot now be accepted by the person to whom the offer is made. You can have a look at a blog post I wrote there on employmentrightsireland.com. It's about counter offers in the formation of binding contracts, what you should know. I've also written some stuff on another website, businessandlegal.ie, about contract law in general, contract law in Ireland, how contracts come about, what are the vital aspects, the vital features in order to form a binding contract, and so on. You may find that useful. employmentrightsireland.com is one of my websites, and businessandlegal.ie is another one, and you'll find some useful information on those websites. I hope you find this video useful, and if you find it it's the sort of stuff that you may be interested in, then you may be interested in subscribing to my YouTube channel. If you are, just hit the bell down below and the subscribe button. And if you find this video useful, I would appreciate if you gave it a thumbs up down below.